What's going down, everybody? DOS Games 84 here. Thought I'd switch things up. I grew up playing Dangerous Dave on a computer in my family's basement. I used to just do that, and this was like back when games were on floppy disks. And I remember going to ham radio festivals with my dad and some of the kids I went to Boy Scouts with. I think just one friend in particular, but we went to these ham festivals, which was like CB radios and like radio enthusiasts, and people would like talk and greet each other and like sell stuff and whatever. And yeah, this is one of the games we had growing up. I also had Lemmings, Doom. No, it was Wolfenstein. I didn't have Doom. I had Wolfenstein, and I had like a really crappy like homebrew like version of Pac-Man where it was just like numbers. I don't know, like you can't find these games anymore. I just really love Dangerous Dave, and I tried to get a Raspberry Pi here recently, and the thing, like, I couldn't access the SD card slot, and then I took the thing apart and it snapped the SD card, and that really sucked. So I don't know, I'll get another Raspberry Pi at some point, I don't know, but yeah, like you're supposed to be able to put DOS games onto the Raspberry Pi. I just haven't figured out how to do that. But I don't know, man. I just want to play this like in console form with like a controller. But I'm gonna be playing Dangerous Dave on my laptop right here. So, and that's just how I'm gonna do that. I got the laptop hooked up with the HDMI cable here, so that's technology. And yeah, just what else could I say about Dangerous Dave, other than this is just a game that I played growing up, and I'm very nostalgic for. And it's not like other versions where I've tried to play Flying Tigers, and it's just not what I remember. That's because I think there was just different versions and whatnot. But this is the fully formed game. It's, I guess, Wolfenstein 3D is the same way, and Lemmings. They got lemons on Genesis and whatnot, but yeah, I just love this game, and I just want to play it, and just, I'm not going to get far, but I almost beat this game at one point. There's, 6 to 8 stages, or 9 stages altogether, and yeah, I just want to play Dangerous Dave. It's just a game that I keep coming back to because I love it, so let's do that. Yeah. Right on. I got some glare going on in the upper right-hand corner, but it's not that bad. I'm just playing in the middle of the day. The sun is out. We also had Battle Chess. We had Battle Chess growing up, and whenever there was video games around the house, it was mostly me that played this stuff. Like, we had a Sega Genesis, and I was the only one that played Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I rented the crap out of Krusty's Super Fun House, and a handful of others. And we always had like a game system or two, but never enough games. It was kind of quality over quantity because we had an NES. Yeah, I'm playing this on a site. I guess I'll put an overlay for the site. I forgot what it's like, Retro Reload or something. And I don't know, there was like some Addams Family games on the Genesis and stuff we rented, but for the NES we had Super Mario 1, Super Mario 3, and Castlevania, one of the Castlevanias. Never got far into Castlevania, but it was, I just really remember like this clock tower stage where you saw like gears of a clock or something. The game's always cool. There's people who get crazy about those Castlevania games, and yeah, Dangerous Dave, man, this game is just simplistic. If you're talking about Mario, yeah, this is kind of like a Super Mario clone, but it's kind of its own thing. It's neat. Mario never had a jetpack or a gun, so yeah, it's like Control and Alt on a computer, but I don't know how to calibrate controllers and stuff. I never really got a PC controller. Yeah, like I said, slow down and stuff with the sight's kind of annoying, but essentially I'm playing the game, so I just want to play Dangerous Dave, man. I just love this game. You have to time the spider thing. Yeah, I had this up in my browser, and I probably need to restart my computer. That should get it. Yeah. For some reason, this level makes me think of the Flintstones movie with John Goodman and Rick Moranis, because of just the print on the upper and bottom section there. Makes me think of Flintstones, which is a horrible movie. I don't know why I keep thinking about that movie so much. Maybe it's because it's on Netflix. Or it was. It seems like it was on Netflix like the longest time, like longer than most movies end up on Netflix. It's like you thought it would go away and it just never went away. Now you have enough jetpack fuel where you can go over here, but you don't want to do that. Not really. I'm really kind of happy and optimistic about the amount of cleaning and organizing that I did yesterday. And I plan on doing more today because it just makes me feel really amazing. And I just want to get my ducks in a row and get things out the way, OTW. And this game really does bring a lot of memories. And unfortunately, I don't think I've ever beat this game. It kind of sucks. I wish I had a gun. Yeah, you got to time your movements here. Yeah, he kind of shoots on the corner. It's kind of hard to play and talk at the same time, but I do it all the time. But you know I'm going to die eventually. I'm not going to beat this game, but I want to one day. And if I have a Raspberry Pi, I think you could do save states, so I can just kind of do it like that and be happy enough with that. You know, I'm such a casual, I don't really care. I just don't. I don't care. I want the experience of the game. I don't care about points. I guess if you care about score, gamer score, and all that stuff, you're either just like a competitive type person, or you just grew up with the Atari stuff because that's all y'all had. You know, I don't understand some of the antiquated stuff. Even though I think the most antiquated game I like is Galaga, and that's just because there was a Galaga cabinet and a laundromat. Because my dad had a lake house, and over in that like lake house resort, there was a Galaga cabinet in the laundromat. So there used to be this game room at that lake house resort. It sounds all like hoity-toity, but it really wasn't. We just had a trailer. It wasn't really like a poor section of the resort. It was just kind of like in the middle of the road section, I guess. Like middle class section, I guess. I guess my family was kind of lower middle class for the time. I consider myself poor. But not too poor, guys, I guess. Oh, I have to get the thing. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I don't care if this is a long video. I'm just doing this video for me. At least I got all the jewels. I'm not going to go for that scepter. It's just too much time and too much jetpack. Oh, and I got 3 Daves. I don't really have to go for the jewels anyway. And by Daves, I mean lives, because it says Daves right there. Now, this game had 2 or 3 sequels. I think 2. There's like Dangerous Dave Goes to the Haunted Mansion or something. You know, and I hope I don't fudge it up. Hey, I killed that creature, so I don't have to worry about dodging him on the way back, which is kind of cool. I wish there wasn't that slow down, but it's all good in the hood, baby. And what else is... Oh, I did some, like, snow shoveling, and I helped a neighbor just now. Makes you feel good to have some of that altruistic stuff. It makes you feel good. I got my workout for the day. That's cool. And other than that, Dangerous Dave, baby. Just organizing and having some free time because it snowed. I was supposed to work yesterday, and I just stayed at home and got a few things done. And just staying busy in that regard always does good for the soul. And there's tons of awesome stuff going on. I don't know. Just having free time to do this. Just been watching lots of movies. Like, what did I watch yesterday? I watched this movie called Hostiles. Christian Bale. It was pretty good. It was atmospheric. Very scenic. I've been getting into westerns, like The Ballad of Buster Scruggs was really good. Now, hey, there's a secret over there by the tree. If you go this way and kind of go up on the upper left-hand corner. But I got full Daves, and it's just way too much time and all that stuff. Oh, I gotta get the gun. Alright. I like to shoot them on the flip side. shoot this guy on the flip side. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I just kind of want to play simplistic games. Like, I was thinking about doing some Genesis games. I talked about a Sonic Adventure 2. No, Sonic 2. I always mix those two titles up. And I think I want to say Toy Story. I am horrible at Toy Story. I remember being good at Toy Story for the Genesis, and something changed. Time. I think it was all that CERN stuff. You know? It was Sinbad. It was in a movie about being a genie, which never happened, but it happened in that timeline where I was good at Toy Story. And I totally remember getting to the end of that game and everything. I might have put it in Game Genie codes, though, because I had a Game Genie. Well, I still have a Game Genie. I can hook it up and play it right now. But, I don't know, man. I was really kind of bummed out about not having a Raspberry Pi, because I don't know how that stuff works, man. Just Raspberry Pis, man. Like, you're supposed to put games on to the thing with an SD card, but with some of the game cases they give you, like, you can't access the SD card because the hinges are just too tight. So I ended up breaking the thing. I was just real disappointed about it, and I guess it's kind of crappy that I sent in for a return, or like a refund or whatever. Oh, I guess that's kind of crappy, but at the same time, I couldn't get the thing open, so it's kind of lame. But I mean, I'll get a refund, I think, and I'm just gonna go for a different one, which kind of sucks because it was a nice little Genesis case, but I don't know what to go for right now. And there's so many different types that you can get with like preloaded games, and like I'd rather do that instead of downloading a bunch of ROMs. But I mean, the games I want to play are mostly DOS games, and I think that there's like an Atari game. It's called Kangaroo. But what I want is Kangaroo Arcade, because I had a flea market, and they had Kangaroo. Well, I thought I had my jetpack. Where? Oh, I think I died when I had my jetpack. Now I'm like forbidden to play good now. It's okay. It's easy to die right there. Oops. Well, this might be the review. I still got a couple of Daves here. Yeah, man, just if you can get, I don't know if you can get a retail copy of this. This is just DOS game, floppy disk. Probably plays the best in that format, but I don't know, if you have this downloaded and on an emulator or something, it might work good. But you can climb those stars, which is really neat. I can kind of show you how to do it. Yeah, see, you can kind of climb the tree too. Yeah, I always want to go up there, but it's like, I don't know. See, there's slowdown. This is Dangerous Dave. If I was to rate this game, I would give this game a 10 out of 10, because I grew up with it, and it's just very awesome, and I'm just nostalgic for it, and I think it's just a good game that kind of holds up. I mean, it's a basic game, and that's not a bad thing. It's I think a lot of indie games try to kind of emulate what's going on with just earlier games and how simplistic they are. Like there's a lot of bad Flash games that have not been kind. History has not been kind to those games, but oh, I gotta shoot the guy. Yeah, I gotta commit. See that little thing that he fired? It's like I want to avoid that if I can. Okay, but my jetpack, man, I can't. I just can't. Wow. Is there any way I can go up through that tunnel? Oh. There's gotta be a way to get to the door. Oh, hey. Surprise, surprise. And, I've been watching Mad TV just a little bit. Season 2. Got some good stuff. I have a big thing for this one chick. Let me check the time on this. Like, I didn't like her. Like, when I was going through, I really liked Nicole Sullivan. I liked her. She played, like, off-color characters, but they all did. And, I think her name is Mary Shear. Like, I just think she's beautiful. And she was in some sort of, like, Geico commercial. And I know she's like old now or whatever, but I don't know. For some reason, back in the day, I didn't like her, and now I'm just kind of entranced by Mary Shear right now. I just back in the day, man, she's kind of got a surreal quality. They always play these weird, just all of them. They're kind of off, you know, but they're funny. I don't know, man. I just grew up with that stuff. Mad TV. Oh, and X-Files. Like I remember watching like at my dad's lake house, like at night. I would watch on Fox, like the X-Files, then the Outer Limits, then Mad TV. I think that was in the order that it played. I have an Outer Limits Season 1 DVD, and I need to get more Outer Limits, because that's a good show, too. And, yeah, I miss a lot of old stuff. Hey, this is as far as I get. This is it. Oh, I gotta put an overlay for this, because I'm putting my actual initials down. So I gotta cover that up. But I just love this game, man. I can't tell you enough. Do I recommend? Yeah. So 10 out of 10. Totally recommend. And this is Dangerous Dave, man. Yeah, that site, I'll put a little overlay for it. Let me just let me get out of it. Yeah, it's classicreload.com. That's where I'm playing it off of, and it's okay. It's cool. Classic Reload, man. It's I'm able to play it. I think that you know, if you play it when you have like a fresh browser open, like after a shutdown or whatever, it's probably the best way to go about it. But I appreciate you guys watching, man, and letting me share some of that with you. So y'all have a good one.